How did that hit me? That game fell off plus L plus ratio. Back to my undersea kingdom home. Who would want to live in a place like that? That would be my home. Oh, and it is just lovely. I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder. I like that pufferfish. That is a nice pufferfish. I mean, it's mad depressing that NF fell off, but NF fucking fell off. True pain. I wish it didn't fall off. The game's fucking lit. Like, I played Mario Kart 8 and I'm just like, this is so good. I wish NF was alive, and then, like, Lamau, NF dead, and I'm just like, you're right. Pain. See, all the Crash 2 runners talk about how Turtle Woods is their home. Like, nah, fam. My home's under pressure. Or Jungle Bungle. But right now it's under pressure. I've relocated temporarily. First level is always the worst level. That's not true. Cavern Catastrophe is the second level in Twins. Oh, this is shit. Should just do a tier list of every first level in Crash speedruns. Wonder where a new hop would rank. I was honestly just gonna research myself to the 8 platformers, but are you fucking serious? Walk level order randomizer only consisting as it starts with Coral Canyon. Why would you start with Coral Canyon? The fuck is wrong with you? Can I just replace Coral Canyon with another pass through Arctic Antics? Dude, I looked at the Mario Kart Double Dash leaderboard. They actually, like, the main category actually is the All Cup Tour, which I think is fantastic. Because the only consistency in the route in that run is that you start with Luigi's Circuit and end with Rainbow Road. The other 14 tracks are random, and I fucking love that. I'm gonna pick up Double Dash. Pain. Let's do quiet. Wow, not sub to Outrageous Josh? That's some pain. See, Josh is fucking lucky. He got a good default prefix, like good enough to fucking keep once he got partner. Got fucking Outrag. I got fucking Rycox. So glad my prefix is Rico with 2 eyes now. Nitroff got a really good one also. He got Nitroffs, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Yeah, oh yeah, Nitroff 4. Okay, never mind. He's probably better off now. I'm sure he has Nitroff now. Actually, I'm subbed. I could just check. Actually, no, my gift sub might have run out today. Whoops. He has Trough now. That's better than Nitroff 4. Any prefix where you have to put a number in fucking sucks. You name myself Rico and have the Coco brand be specifically Coco looking at a me. Looking like a me. Dude, I actually looked up like Coco Bandicoot me's, so if I could have like a more adorable me for like when I play Mario Kart 8. Dude, that shit's like, aside from the ones in like fucking Miitopia, they're all like ugly as shit. He likes Trough, yeah. I mean, I definitely wanted Rico with 1 eye, but that was taken, so. Are you serious? Shoutouts to Pie's prefix just being P-A-I. So it's just pie but spelled differently. I'm still more impressed that Hypnoshore got Hypno. Why don't they just make it so multiple people can have the same prefix? There's like way too many usernames. I mean, I guess there's not a huge amount of Twitch partners, but... Yo, Mike, thanks for the good luck. Coco, your tail is tickling my legs. Well, I have that because of yogurt. You can just make your prefix yogurt or yogurt. Someone suggested to me, why don't you just make your prefix Kyle? And I was like, you really think Kyle's not taken? Yo herd. Gogurt. True. Oi, oi. Ew. Ugh. Plus just made me throw up a little bit. Also just not get partner. That's the spirit. That's what I did. I didn't think I was gonna get partner, and then I did. Starting out, yeah, there's no way anybody will ever watch Crash Bandicoot speedruns. The game's dead. 2022. Damn. All the Crash people getting partner. It's actually kind of hype when you think about it. PlayStation Nation getting the love it deserves, to be honest. Just like that time I went to Starbucks. Excuse me, it was Wendy's. You know, there was a point in time where I was thinking to myself, why don't I just like change my username to be something related to my actual first name? And thank God I didn't, because there's like a huge partnered streamer named Kyle, and I wouldn't be able to get anything close to that prefix. Also, if I had actually stuck with Smash, there's another player in my region for Ultimate whose name is Kyle, whose tag is Kyle, whose name is Kyle, so I was like, yeah, that would have been mad confusing. Skylar is a name? Yeah, I know 2 people with that name. But that also would have been confusing because one of them is one of my close friends. They're both close friends, like fuck. Ew. Spyro just made me throw up a little bit. Y'all are just making me physically ill. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, Michael is a really common name. You can always do Chad. I actually knew a Chad. Marcus Vehicle. Marcus Vehicle the 8th. You know, I didn't start actively streaming until after Mario Kart 8 came out. I could have been a Mario Kart 8 streamer. I sank so much time in Mario Kart 8 on Wii U. Deluxian, yeah. You know, someone Grayson is their first name. Grayson Derulo. I'm gonna change my username to Outrageous Josh. I'm sure that's not taken. Outrag J. I'll be Outrag K. What if I just changed my alt account to that? Just Outrag K. Outrageous got totally Kyle. Throw back to the Amanda show, but then I'd be named after a character played by Drake Bell, and I don't think I'd want that in hindsight. Totally Kyle sounds like it's such a fucking lame username, dude. Maybe you should get the online subscription or a DLC standalone on Mario Kart. I just don't know about lackluster N64. Oh, I'm getting a standalone. I have no reason to get the N64 pass when I have a fucking N64. Outrageous Josh versus Mild Drake. Pretty sure I've made that joke before to him. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have probably made that joke to him. I'm gonna turn this back up. When I set my volume to 30 on my monitor, it's like a little too loud normally, but I can't hear it lower when my AC is on. iCarly fans when you Sam fans show up. Dude, straight up, Harper's a better character than Sam. I'm sure Jeanette McCurdy would not even disagree with me because she fucking hates like her role on iCarly. That's why she's not in the revival. Nice button glitch. Shits and giggles fans when Peas and Sobs fans shows up. Oh no. Okay, but I hear really loud bongos now, and this is great. You don't talk about Dan Schneider? Indeed we don't. Why am I keep getting like fucking sideways? Y'all gonna be mad embarrassed when this frog commits death and none of you voted for it. Thanks for your Alex ammo. I guess the frog's alive. I guess. The frog's only alive because he's not dead. He's not alive. Can you call a life with no risk truly living? I mean, he was risking it. You see how close he got to that nitro? You know he pussy. I don't know, man. He looked really close to that shit. The thing in NF. I wouldn't doubt it. Also, you can get it in Crash 3 also. Also. You can't get it in Crash 1 though, which is funny because you can get it in the Crash 1 alpha. But god, imagine how annoying Crash 1 would be if you could Ricky bounce. I don't have to imagine it because I've played it. It's called the Crash 1 alpha. The Coco has not gone into her carrier at all, and I'm pretty sure it's just because it's too small for her. I need to buy her a bigger one tomorrow. I have a feeling that we're gonna have a fight if I try to put her in that one. Dino comes out to play towards the end of Dynamite. My general guideline is to set that one up during the second visit of Hog Ride. That one I usually say second visit to Hog Ride, and then for the frog one, I was saying Boneyard 1. Honestly, the frog one you could do as early as Toad Village 2. Yeah, I might just have to like try to put treats. I read online yesterday that you want to have a carrier that's like a little bit bigger than, like a little bit taller and wider than the cat. And this one is like roughly the same size, or if not like a little smaller. So I don't think you should be comfortable in it. I don't know. My last resort, I'm gonna pick her up and put her in it. So I'll just go to like PetSmart tomorrow. They'll probably have a bigger one. Oh. Seriously? Had a cat that was so shy she wouldn't come out unless we cooked dinner. Damn. Yeah, I can imagine, Spyro. You're telling me a Bandicoot warped with this crash? You're telling me a crash Bandicooted this warped? Wow. Wow. That didn't even count as a death. That counted as me being in the time trial. Sometimes idiocy leads to brilliance. I'm upset. You're telling me a cis-teen built this chapel? When will I stop losing time in Midnight Run to stupid reasons? Yeah, that was ass. What the fuck? Bet you don't care if Dingo's theme is top tier. Yeah, I kind of wish they used this as a leitmotif for Crash 4. Although his Crash 4 theme is also really good. Imagine this game's entire soundtrack, but in the big band style of Mario Kart 8. Like, whoa. Someone's really confident about the download coming out to play. Spaced out by the MK8's music. Whoa. Actually don't know how effectively Crash 2's soundtrack could be pulled off by a big band. There's a lot of instrumentation in Crash 2's soundtrack that I feel can only be pulled off by synthetic instruments. A lot of Crash 3's soundtrack, I think you could get away with it. Better than NST Edition for sure. That's not a high bar. The NST soundtrack, especially for 2, is proof that it can be, in fact, too synthetic. Or too synthesized. Sir. Same with twins, you've come to find out? What do you mean? As in, it's really hard remixing Twinsanity music? Yeah. Time to bust out those chops, boy, if you want to remix Twinsanity soundtrack. See, this is why I don't want a Twinsanity remake. You know they're gonna fuck up that soundtrack if they do. You really want to ruin one of the biggest selling points of Twinsanity? Bro. Imagine the doo-doo-doos remade. It's gonna be like when they remade the fucking groaning sounds from Magma Cone in Spyro 2. In like the original Spyro 2, the groans of Magma Cone sound like an actual like lava monster. In Reignited, they sound like someone has some really bad food poisoning. I'm so good at this game, guys. Yeah, but Spyro not disbanded. And you think, actually, if it was still strictly Activision, I was like, there's no way Activision would, like, just convince those people to come back. They're just like, yeah, just synthesize it. I don't know if it's Microsoft, though, maybe they would. Case in point, I still don't really want a Twin Sanity remake. Orchestra Halo stuff. What, just because they did it for Halo, they'll do it for Twin Sanity? Okay. Also, Halo theme fucking bops. Like, let's be real. I've never even like played any Halo game to like any reasonable amount. But damn, that theme is good as fuck. Oh yeah, Twitter. Yeah, they'll probably just make it like this other game they happened to make in the past. Like what? God, fucking Twitter. Hello, Dino. I don't like the idea of Twalk being remade, because did you see what Rockstar did to the Grand Theft Auto trilogy? Oof. Twitter's still waiting for that bash remake. Wrong. Twitter's waiting for fucking Wumpa League. How did I live? I'm gonna laugh if like years later someone at like Activision or like a former Activision employee just like in reals like, yeah, Wumpa League was never a thing, we were just like trolling you guys. I'd lose my shit. I'd lose my shit so much. Twitter is waiting for Crash's pants to be a different shade of blue to trash on and say they miss Crash 4's design. Facts. We all know that's gonna happen when Crash 5 happens. Fucking, I remember how much people dunked on NST, and then Crash 4 comes out. I'm like, oh, I miss NST's design so much. Like, fuck off. NST always looked beautiful. Yeah, man, sure. Wumpa League was the, yeah, the real Wumpa League was the friends we made along the way. Dude, I remember Black and White, like Gen 5 as a whole of Pokemon got so much shit, and now it's lauded as like the best gen ever. And I'm just like, man, I really like Black and White, but come on. Also, don't forget, this fucking happened with Sword and Shield. Like, and anybody who was on the internet knows how much Sword and Shield got trashed pre and post release. And then fucking Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl come out. People are like, man, I miss the art style of Sword and Shield. Like, what the fuck? Black and White are good, not great, but good stuff. I really like Black and White 1. Black and White 2, I didn't enjoy too much when I played it, but I also think on replay I would like it a lot. I also know Black and White 2 is usually lauded for having like the best like post-game content, but I've kind of just realized as time has gone on that that doesn't really matter too much to me anymore. Also, King of all post games is still Heart Gold and Soul Silver for essentially being an entire fucking second campaign. I mean, would we even consider Kanto a post game? I would say Kanto's just the second half of that game. I don't think Kanto is really the post game, but it kind of like has the same vibe because it's what you do after you beat the champion and become the champion. But like it's so radically different from any other post game that it might as well just not even be considered a post game. Like I mean, even like the any % speedrun stops at red, not at Lance. So I think it's just generally considered just the second half of the game. Oh yeah, Sword and Shield still definitely gets some shit, but I definitely saw some people being like, oh, I missed Sword and Shield when BDSP came out. The thing that's cool about Kanto and Gen 2 is that you can like, they kind of encourage you to do it in a certain order, but you can like, you can mix it up, which I think is cool. I still haven't finished Legends Arceus. I need to do that. I'm glad that for BDSP they're adding the Shaman, or not the, yeah, they're adding the Shaman event. They better fucking do that for Darkrai and Arceus also. They better fucking do it for Arceus, because we never got that in Gen 4. They never gave us the Azure Flute, and I'm fucking pissed off. Air/Serene Grace. Arceus team has been data mined for a while. That doesn't mean they're going to do anything with it. The Hollow Origin and everything with Arceus literally exists in the code of the original games, and they never distributed the Azure Flute. I'm also surprised they started with Shaman instead of Darkrai. Oh yeah, someone should end the prediction. Damn. Mods are asleep. Post ponies. Man, who cares who's the better mythical between Darkrai and Shaman? We all know Mew's the best anyway, what? Serene Grace, Ironhead, Jirachi. Oof. I saw a tweet yesterday, I think. It was like one of those joke tweets. It was like, can people stop debating between who's better between Cynthia and Leon? The best champion is Iris anyway. My biggest double take in that was like, wow, I can't believe we've come full circle where people consider Iris better than Elder. Kukui, Blue, and Iris. Kukui is an odd one because he's technically not the champion. He's just who you have to beat to become the champion. But I fucking loved that Kukui was the final boss of Sun and Moon. I fucking called that so early. I popped off when that fight started. I was like, yes! The best fucking throwback to like the Professor Oak data in the red and blue. If we're counting Kukui, then my three favorites are probably Cynthia, Kukui, and then Blue. Actually, Cynthia, then Blue, then Kukui. Cynthia wins based off of having a banger theme and also just being a legitimately hard as fuck fight. But like, just the entire setup of the fight with Blue, where like he's just been one step ahead of you the whole time, and this is where you get to finally kick his fucking ass, like once and for all. It's so good. I never played through all of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I think I played maybe 30 minutes of that game before I got bored because I was like, this is just Sun and Moon again. But for as good as Hao's champion theme is, Hao as a final battle is not nearly as good as Kukui, like thematically. To me, at least. I mean, I guess there's the whole rivalry thing again, but it's reversed, where like you're the one ahead and you stay ahead. But I don't know. It was just so fucking cool actually being able to fight the regional professor. Yep, two completely different characters. Who is the Master Royal? One of the greatest mysteries that's unsolved in Pokemon. I don't have a problem with friendly rivals. I do miss when the rivals had a tendency to have a leg up on you, though. Like, honestly, I think the rival that strikes the best balance between like being a friendly rival but also being like ahead of you for most of the game, which is like also like why they're my favorite rival, is honestly Barry. Like, Barry is such a good rival. I honestly don't really mind Hop either, but Hop has the issue of not really ever being ahead of you. I keep thinking like one step ahead of chat. I mentioned Barry before I looked and saw that Mark also mentioned Barry, and then I mentioned Hop before Ando asks me about Hop. But like Hop, I think has a really good character arc. I don't understand why Hop got hated so much. Hop was like so much more interesting than How to me. It was like, oh, Hop's a shitty How. I'm like, what? How is shitty Hop? See, Hop goes through the same character development as Barry, where he gets his ass handed to him, and he's like, I need to be stronger. The difference is that Hop is never like portrayed as being ahead of you in your journey. He's always portrayed as being below you, I feel. Which is why I think Barry hits every note correctly, where he's like a friendly rival, but he also challenges you, because up until he gets defeated by Team Galactic, he's portrayed as being ahead of you, and then that's where he falls behind, and he's like, I need to be stronger. I think the moment you spin, it gets rid of the iframes. Interesting. Alright, we're just gonna wait. Fine. I'm curious to see how they do Scarlet and Violet's open world. I think that could be potentially really cool if done well. Hop did something no other rival was able to do. Oh yeah, dude, can one of my mods actually end the fucking prediction? Like, holy shit. I mean, Yogg is here. What's his excuse? He got a legendary Pokemon. True. He did do that. The dinosaur came out to play. Yes, it is / prediction. Bro, where's Miggle at? He's about to get promoted. You know what I just realized? Is High Time the first level in this game with a death route? That's wild. What do I pay these people? I don't. Got them. The volunteer service, non-profit organization. Oh, oh, oh. You hate Marnie? What the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, I know this is a shocking revelation, Yogg. They can both be good characters, because Lily is great too. Not gonna deny that. Also, I'm just gonna throw out Punk is one banger of an aesthetic. Not gonna lie. Marnie does nothing in Switch. Does anybody do anything in Switch? Like, let's be real. I'm not saying Marnie's better than Lily, because as a character, yes, Lily's better. But I still like Marnie. I like that B just gets his shit handed to him by an old woman. You know, I don't know about that, Yogg. I remember Lily being extremely popular during Sun and Moon. And I would say one of the biggest reasons that Marnie is more prevalent now is because she's the more recent character. But it's not like nobody ever paid attention to Lily. Lily was like obviously the highlight of Sun and Moon, along with Gladian. Lil Gladian. Only saw badmouth about her. I don't know what the fuck you were looking at then. I've never seen people trash Lily. Personally, I don't care. Black and White Turtles World Tournament was sick as hell. Not gonna lie. Sure. Sure. I still can't believe they called it Pokemon Masters EX and didn't realize that just spells Pokemon Master Sex. They did. I still can't believe they didn't see that. Yeah, Pokemon Master Sex. Yo, Zelkizzle. Tits. Yep. That's the type of bird that exists. Ever walk up to a bird watcher and be like, that's a nice set of tits you got there. Maybe this is where I show my naive side, but I don't know what that means. Ando. I'm glad I'm able to provide comfort, Zokizzle. I'm assuming you mean Sun and Moons and not Sword and Shields, Yogg. And yeah, Sword and Shield, or Sun and Moon has a really good cast. Sun and Moon was good, like... It definitely starts off, like, really slow, but... Holy fuck. I would have liked Sun and Moon, or I would have liked Lucy Mean more as a villain if it wasn't so painfully obvious she was the villain. Like, when she first showed up, I was like, this is either the villain or the champion, but probably the villain. And I was like, yep. And then she did the slasher smile on the fade. I was like, she's the villain. But I suppose she was less obvious than the fucking chairman of Sword and Shield. Chairman Rose may have basically been held up a sign that said, I'm the fucking bad guy. I don't know, Lucimine's still a good villain though. I don't know, does Pokemon even have a twist villain when you really think about it? Giovanni's not a twist villain. There isn't really a main villain in Gold and Silver. Oh, that's not correct. Cyrus isn't the villain. Has twist allies, true. I like how that hit me for no reason. Thanks, game. I don't think Pokemon has a twist villain, now that I think about it. I think they tried to make Lysander a twist villain, except for, like, he was absolutely one of those characters where you just look at me like he's the leader of Team Flare. Like, when in X and Y, when he's like, I'm the leader of Team Flare, I'm like, that was a secret? Like, bro, your hair is fucking red. And it looks like fire. Of course you're the leader of Team Flare. Oh, wait. Black and White kinda has a twist. It's not a twist that gets us as a villain. It's a twist that he's the main villain. It's like the one time I think they did that kind of well. How the fuck did that hit me? X and Y as a whole is underwhelming. Like, I don't like Gen 6. Like, it's not bad, but it's still my least favorite gen. Dude, when I saw that fucking tweet, I was like, we can all agree that Gen 7 was the worst gen, right? And I'm like, oh, we got Gen 6 apologists now? Dude, fuck off! So annoying. Stopped paying attention after Gen 3. New Pokemon going on forever after Gen 3, so what's the point? I don't know, man. People enjoy things sometimes. It is in my humble opinion that Pokemon peaked in Gen 4. That doesn't stop me from enjoying what came after it. Does make me miss Gen 4, but... Remember, being worse than what came before does not necessarily mean something is bad. Terminate the stories. Like, again, I also think that Yu-Gi-Oh! Peaked at 5Ds. 5Ds was just such a magical time that I don't think has been replicated. But I don't dislike current Yu-Gi-Oh! Although that does remind me of fucking... I have one friend I know who is an extreme pessimist about literally fucking everything. And I'm scared now. But I remember when we were talking about the actual TCG, and this guy is also subscribed to the bitch about every single format that ever existed ever type deal, and then having hella nostalgia for like select formats. And one time he was just, one of my friends was like, he was like, look man, you just didn't play during the Duelist Alliance era. It was literally perfect. There was like 7 viable decks. I was like, okay, take off the rose tinted glasses. I played in that format also. Was it good? Yes. Was it flawless? Fuck no. Dude, I read somewhere that Little Karibo actually regrets making the card games on motorcycles meme because he feels like it undersells a series that he's grown to really love. And I'm just like, yeah, man, I feel that. 5Ds is dope. Zexal was the first time I legitimately gave up on a Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. I was like, I can't watch this. Not after 5Ds. Cease the Fables. Tell no tales. It's just a fancier way of saying tell no tales. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, I actually need to go back and rewatch. Oh my god. Fuck waves, dude. Did you all just see that? Who programmed this game? Fuck you, Andy. But yeah, like Duelist Alliance format in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, technically there were 5 to 7 viable decks. But if you wanted a hyper-realistic chance of winning, you played Nekroz or Burning Abyss. And if you were like me and you chose Shadal, you lament the fact that you got consistently dicked with every new release. Let's just print an archetype that hard counters everything Shadal does. Fuck you. Fuck Clifford. Clifford ruined Yu-Gi-Oh! I still stand by the belief that Clifford is my least favorite deck in the entire history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Fuck that deck. I mean, I'm kind of glad that Astral isn't just like a Yami Yugi ripoff, because at that point it's just being too derivative of the original show. That's like the nice thing about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Spinoffs is that they all have something different to offer. They're not just dual monsters again. Fucking Arc 5 though. Arc 5 is incredible until you hit Season 3, then it's fucking shit. You want to see a horrible ending to a great series, just watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. Like, damn. They fumbled that so hard.
Pass it on.
Yo, Groovy. Thank you for the raid. Hope the hunt for 69 went well. Groovy, I hope you know that the moment you get the 109, my only comment is going to be nice.
Bandicoot power!
Holy shit, that's Groovy.
Thanks to @Purple Aspire fan for my sub gift.
Groovy did the Rico. Thank you for the resub, Groovy. What do I do now? This, yeah. Yo, Clutching, thanks for the good luck. Oh yeah, Dark Side of Dimensions was really good. Dude, dual discs are amazing. Still have my childhood dual disc. Actually, wait. I think my mom might have sold it. Damn it. Damn it, Mom. Damn it, this crate. Yo, what's up, Cam? Does this game run at 60? It runs at 30. The game actually came before the series, Prof. Like the Capsule Monsters video game was the thing before the series, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Capsule Monster Coliseum came first. I did have a dual disc run. I had the GX one also. And then I gave that one to my friend as he moved away. And then I found out how much GX dual disc cost, and I was like, ugh. And then my mom sold my Battle City dual disc, and I was like, ugh. It looks so much smoother than OG1 and 2. Well, you have to remember that compared to OG2, you're usually watching the PAL version of 2. And PAL runs at 25, so this is gonna look smoother than like Crash 2 speedruns. And then Crash 1 just has like older animation, so it's like more dated. Yeah, there were like toy dual discs. They did not have a very long run. They're very valuable nowadays. Are they actually usable to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Technically. Like, yes and no. I think PAL resolution looks much better. Yeah, like, it kind of does. Although, this game looks fucking beautiful on a RetroTink. The PAL resolution's nicer, but I do enjoy the NTSC frame rate. It makes things look smoother. I guess the answer to could you use them to play Yu-Gi-Oh was yes, but it wasn't practical. For one, the first two dual discs, you couldn't use card sleeves, so you would damage your cards. Also, they worked under the assumption that you had like a 40 card deck, which like ideal, but not everyone did. And then the GX one does allow the use of sleeves. What the how did that hit me? But it's still like not really practical. No, there's not a Yu-Gi-Oh VR. Yeah, this is a RetroTink 5X. Sure. Guess we'll just do this the normal way. We're having a Yug. I'm just gonna wait. Jesus. Oi. I was gonna wait this out. This is music? Okay. So ideally I have to leave Sphinxinator with 2 masks. Von Clutch, yeah. Real open world Crash Bandicoot RPG. Dude, I want a fucking Mario and Luigi style Crash RPG, but with Crash and Coco. If someone tells you the most important thing for a fighting game to sell is jump characters, just look at Jump Force. True? That game's got motherfucking Yugi and Luffy and Naruto in it. And, ooh. And then a Logan style Crash movie. True? Just make like a super gritty dark reboot and just call it Bandicoot. Neo 2023. Crashworth. Band of Coots. Crash 2, Band of Coots. Ew. I almost went into Area 51 and I would have been sad. I was saying ew to my time loss. A Coot's End. What's the Crash 3? Cortex's Deception? Okay, are we doing Sly Cooper or Uncharted? Because I'm getting different wavelengths here. Honor among Coots. Coot just sounds wrong. Yo, Crash Bandicoot and the Thievius Bandicootus. Let's go. I'd play that. Crash Bandicoot. You know that's some fucking porn parody somewhere. Dude, fucking Last of Us Part 2 has a fucking joke like that. It's just smash Brandy's cooch. I'm just like, yeah, okay, you guys ain't slick. Coots in time. Sly Cooper, it's about thieves. Or it's about time. Okay. I love how floaty this game is. Where's the PS5 Sly Cooper game? I don't know, man. Breaking Bash. Breaking Bandicoot. Man, I would have been good with Sly Cooper ending on Sly 3's note, but they just had to make the ending of Sly 4, and I'm just like, give me some fucking closure, dude. Funnily enough, I don't feel that way about Jack and Daxter, though, but that's just because I couldn't even get through the Lost Frontier. TLF is fucking ass. True. I also don't think Lost Frontier ends on like Lost Frontier ends on a bad note. It's kind of just more like the adventure continues, whereas Sly 4 ends on a bad note. Like, Sly 4 is just like, yeah, get fucked, nerds. Ah. The fuck is Peanut Butter Baby? The Found Frontier. I love how one of the things Daxter can say in Jak 3 if you die is, this is what happens when they drop my name from the title, and then Lost Frontier came out. I was like, yeah, but you know what happens when they put your name back in the title? But does the Lost Frontier have the worst twist in gaming history? I don't think the Lost Frontier has a twist at all. I don't even know if Lost Frontier has a plot. It's something about an eco shortage, but I stopped caring after that. Oh yeah, they made Dark Daxter because like, oh, when Daxter comes into contact with a dark eco, he gets a dark form, and I'm just like, that makes no sense. He has literally already come into contact with Dark Eco. That man took a fucking bath in that shit. See, I think the reason Sly 4 bothers me so much is that I really enjoyed it until the last two worlds. Because that's when all the shitty plot twists happen. Yo, Dio. Their son's pretty alright. Lost Frontier was just bad the moment I started it up. So I just, don't care. But Sly 4 hurt my feelings. I'm also of the camp that Jak just didn't need a fourth game. Jak 3 was a really solid ending, and Jak X provides a pretty nice epilogue. It didn't need to go beyond that. I mean, I really didn't need to go beyond Sly 3 either, but Sly 3 I feel was a bit more open than Jak 3's ending. Oh, wow, I missed. Can one of these break? Sir. Thanks. Whew! saved it. RNG. I mean, there is some RNG in that fight, I think. Hereafter one was always a thought. The fuck? I don't even know how you reach that conclusion. Yeah, Kira in Jak 3 just doesn't really exist. Just Sag. I think it was like after Jak 2, people were like, oh, they should pair up Jak and Ashlyn, and Naughty Dog was like, aight, and then that happened, and people were like, what the fuck? Why did you pair up Jak and Ashlyn? See, okay, so the thing with Kira being a sage, that at least has like some basis with the end of Jak 1, where the red sage is like, I think we have another sage in the work now that Gal and Maya are lost. But then like it's never brought up after Jak 1, so she hated Ashlyn from the second they interacted. She didn't hate Ashlyn, it was more like she was jealous of Ashlyn and Jak. Because misunderstanding into thinking they were an item when they weren't. Except for in Jak 3 where I guess they were. Also, how does that make her a thought? I think the reason that Cortex and Co come back in TWAC is the writers didn't care. Although I do like Crash 4's explanation of they just waited a long time. "3 years I spent alone combing blondes. I keep combing." Dude, the weirdest shit to see in 2022 is a new batch of Sarah 94 videos. That was the wildest shit. I remember one time when YouTube still had a messaging system. So you know this is an old story. I messaged Sarah94 and asked her if she would do a music cover of the EO deal. She never did. She responded back. She never did. I think she had a reason. She was like, it'd be hard to do or something. Or she was busy at the time. Sarah who? Man, I feel old. Sarah94, without the H, is a really old Crash YouTuber who would do a bunch of music covers and like really short YTPs. And I guess I just like never unsubscribed from her, and though she came back like I think about a year ago after being on hiatus for like over a decade. And then like she just like nowadays she just like posts like random bursts of like a shit ton of content and then like disappears for like another year. Sure. I didn't want a nitro bounce, you wanted a nitro bounce. What is the camera doing? Like fuck off. I hate it here. YouTube video responses. Dude, I remember YTP tennis. The early 2000s were an interesting time. Dude, I can even now say the 2010s were an interesting time. The 2010s are behind us. I feel like a fucking grandpa, dude. Yep. Whatever you say, boomer. Can't believe I'm an internet boomer. I hope I'm like one of those like cool boomers though. Not like the whole like, oh, the internet was better back in the day when people weren't so sensitive and we can get away with saying racial slurs and shit. And pretty sure I'm not that. I'm the cool old guy. Yeah, I'd rather be a boomhauer than a boomer. I'll tell you what, man, I gotta leave my announcement, man. You come back and no more dangle top back on, but work a little mustard stains on it. Park Place too, man. Dangle mom come over and wanna end up playing Stratego, man. And Boomer Hauer. That's what he's gonna be in the revival. And I don't know, Swift, I'm making shit up. Not every old person's a piece of shit. Is Rico cool? No, fuck! Y'all better answer no on that poll. Hyped for Kirby. When does that game come out? He's Corral. What if I said it with a different inflection? Corral. The game comes out on the 25th. Why is everything coming out in March, dude? Like, I feel like they just announced all this shit and it's all coming out this month. Jenny, it's Pearl. Coral is definitely out. Open up. Here comes the pill. Particles, I hate the pill. When you get to be my age, you just vibe with Mr. Krabs in that scene. When you smoke as much as I do. I've never smoked anything in my life, and I'm kind of proud of that. Although I don't have anything against weed. I'm just not interested. Have I watched those SpongeBob theories by the person known as the SpongeBob guy? No, and I feel like I don't want to. Don't like the smell of weed. Weed has got a very distinct odor, and I also am not really about it. I like how neither of the invincibilities in this level lasts for their entire duration. That made me sad. What's the typical duration? The entire song, which is about 20 seconds. The fuck is Cosmic Shake? It's not that they chose to cut it short in those levels, it's that I go so fast that I reach platforms that take it away from me. You're not supposed to go as fast as I am. Oh, it's that SpongeBob game, yeah. If I could replace the invincibility theme with anything else, what would I choose? I wouldn't. The invincibility theme is incredible. Okay. If you were in your walls and you were forcing me to do it, I'd call the police. How are they gonna find you? I'll break the walls down. Fuck it. The apartment can keep my security deposit when I move out. Invincibility drums are sick of the bongos. Sure. Hmm. You live now, you're less worried about a home invasion, more so deer that creep into your backyard. Yo, deer at night are freaky. That's some freaky shit. Can I stop getting wrong way slides? Fuck you. Fun. Yeah, Zach, thanks for the good luck. I got sub 2 just now for you. I can finish the run in 6 minutes. What's warp 6? It's not a thing. Yeah, this is 105. This is 100% no DLC. Yeah. What's faster, running shoes or slide spin? Zigzagging with the running shoes is fastest. Well, technically it goes invincibility with zigzag NSJ, then zigzag running shoes, then zigzag NSJ. But you have to like zigzag your fucking dick off for the running shoes to be worth it. Ted's Tomb Raider Isles are a good example of zigzagging your dick off, I can imagine. Maybe I should have stepped on Mad Bombers. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... Orange Asphalt is the easiest motorcycle level. I haven't gotten that music glitch in a while. But yeah, like Orange Asphalt in terms of actually winning the race is by far the easiest. Nice. Dude, don't do this to me. Extremely good map numbers one. Nice. I like Lex Lang more than Clancy Brown. They're both really good as Cortex, but I think Lex Lang brings more personality to the character. We're not losing shit tons of time here, which is nice. That was a really good map, Bombers. Solid Bombers. It was a rad Bombers. Alright, time for the final gauntlet. I should have used that to my advantage. I could have been extra ballsy here if I had actually used that. Could have made this time trial Area 51 and then be like free as shit. Is this all so damn bright? I don't know, but I like it. Oh, I thought I got it. I just gotta juke me like that. Dude, are you serious? This can't be real, dude. It's so AIDS. Could maybe still get this if I'm fast enough. Oh! Fuck this level, dude. Fuck this level so much. I did not let that timer drop for the entire last half of the level. Okay. Alright, calm down. Still got this shit. I tried to close chat, but then I minimized into another chat. Oops. Barring a complete dumpster fire of a Cortex, this should be good. I'd be really sad if I missed anything with splits. The only place where I had to reroute was beginning of Warp 4. But the way I have my route set up, I can't actually do Future Frenzy until I get everything before it, so there's no way I would have missed anything. These mines have been like fucking assholes recently.
What can I say? I'm a natural.
Whew. Nice.
Here you go.
Thank you for the 105 bits, Tat.
Cannot be! Not a prisoner of time again!
Well, I get a 212 and you get a 211 instead. That's what I'm saying.
The time twister machine could not hold itself together. We were lucky to escape.
Give me the mask! With it I shall take over the world! Come on!
It is difficult to say what has happened to our enemies, but I doubt we will see them for a long time.
Alright, have a good night, Zokizzle. I know that only moves me up one spot. It puts me above Hypno but below Rex, but still, 211 is hype. Yeah. Rex has a 210-13, so that's what I have to beat to pass him. That's gonna be hard. Well, okay, so what went wrong? Hubble 1 was, I think, good for the most part. I compare to some of best. Just get per. I mean, that's not hard. I keep messing it up. Like, I lost time in Midnight Run. I think this was all pretty good. Golden High Time. Golden Boneyard. I didn't get triple in Tomb Time. I didn't get either of them. That was like a pretty annoying time loss. So like there's that. I had to reroute all of this, which means I probably lost time here as well. I think I went kind of slow in Future Frenzy. Engine was okay. But like the rest of this was really clean. This is going to be hard to go against. Like obviously I still have 3.5 minutes to work with, but it's hard being that consistent for a 2-hour run. I want to keep pushing this, but I also don't know if I want to keep pushing this right now. I did die in Gone Tomorrow. I forgot about that. Yeah, I died during the triple. I saved time in Gone Tomorrow. I had 20 to save there. Yeah, so it's like Tomb Time, Gone Tomorrow, and Midnight Run. I think were the 3 bad levels. And also that ski craze was still kind of gross, but didn't fail it. I mean, I can definitely keep pushing this, but it's going to be really hard now. It's definitely becoming very difficult. But I'm also not tired of it yet. Like, I'm having so much fun grinding this, to be honest. Definitely seem to be having fun. Yeah, Crash 3 is like actually fun. Crash 2 is for nerds and is emotionally painful. Yeah, I feel like I could definitely keep pushing this down. It's definitely gonna become tougher now. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stop yet. If it starts to aggravate me, I'll switch to something else, but I haven't reached that point with this yet, so. Also, shoutouts to only bring down my summon best by 1 second in this run. Chad moves. Okay.